Autodesk Inventor. Working with step files. Step files are a standard file exchange format that is available between different 3D modeling packages. So whether I'm working in Inventor, SolidWorks, or any of the other programs, that step file format will allow me to move parts between those different formats. What I have on my screen right now is a drawing from Inventor. This is for a cartridge valve body. It's got a -8 port on the side here with a -8 port on the bottom that we can't see in this current view. And there's a cavity here that's been formed for a -10 check valve. So I want to go over to the internet and grab that. So all the manufacturers, or most of them these days, have 3D libraries to be able to go and grab those parts. I look down my list here and I want a check valve that is a 10 series. So I go, that's what I want to put in that body. And so I want the 3D part for that. If I look over here, here's my step file format. So all I have to do is come down here and just click that link. It automatically brings that in. Here's my window to be able to go in and save it. I want to save it right into my Inventor lecture parts. That's where I want to put it. So I'm going to go, yep, save it. There we go. It's now downloaded that, and if you look, it's actually a zip file that's been brought in. I'm going to double click on my zip file, and it shows, here it is inside the zip file, and it says, do you want to extract it? And I'm going to go, yeah, I could check the box and just say that if there were multiple parts, but it's the only thing there. I'm going to say yes, go ahead and extract it. And what it does is it actually brings it into my lecture parts and creates a new directory and says, great, extract that. So now I have my check valve sitting there that is ready to be opened. And if you look, it's a step file format. So I click on close that window. I'll go ahead and go right over here, back into my part for my cartridge valve. But what I need to do first is open that step file, get it changed into a Inventor part. So I want to make sure that when we start, we're going to be in this Autodesk Inventor format right here, showing my Inventor parts, assemblies, drawings, and all that. I want to change that, and I want to change to a step file right there. There's my step file. I double click inside of my directory where my check valve is. I open that up, and it says, how do you want to convert that? I just trust the program and say yes. There's my check valve. Now I can save this check valve. It's already started the process of that, and I'm going to tell it to save the check valve. Now I have the body for the cartridge valve, and I have the cartridge valve. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick assembly here. Go with a standard assembly. I'm going to pull the body for the cartridge valve out. There's the cartridge valve body. Open that up, place it in there. And I'm going to right click and say I don't want any more of those. Scroll out just a little bit with my thumb wheel or with my wheel on my mouse. I'm going to right click and ground this part so that everything now conforms and moves around that. I open this, go and grab another part from placement, and I want the CV, and there we go. There is my, whoops, my part is not there. Hang on just a second. It must be down a level. There it is. Yep, down one level. There we go. It is down inside that directory. I place that in there. Tell it OK. I now go into my constraints and tell it I want to insert that check valve into the cartridge valve cavity. So I zoom in on things here, lining it up, and I want to get that edge in there. I click on back, and there we go, apply. I've now built an assembly for a cartridge valve.